We changed you to default because
Yeah,
OBS
OBS changed me to default. Wow, go me.
Thanks, Zachary.
And we're live, everyone. Sorry, everyone.
Hello, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, Jen, that's a promise there. That's everything you missed.
Yeah, Jen, that's a meme.
What's a meme?
And
It's
Dylan and I
Wednesdays,
are in the
my
wrong
dudes.
places.
Oh.
Lol.
Zach is Dylan now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
no,
the cameras,
I'm-
though. Zach says Dylan, and Dylan says Zach.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You're doing great, boo.
Great.
No, I'm
I think
working
I
on
do a
it.
pretty good first impression, but not that good.
Why is oh, weird. I know how to fix it. Sorry.
But also, what is up, everybody? It's us from Fateful Encounters here to hang out with you.
What?
Behind the
Really?
scene. Yeah, I think
love
so. We
I
can
love it.
leave.
I
couldn't leave.
Fateful Encounters, and I like the people who watch Fateful Encounters. And I have a cat who's trying to sit in front of my keyboard. And my name is Dylan, and I'm the dungeon master for tonight. And I'm joined by four of my favorite people in the whole gosh darn world. Starting clockwise. No, we'll start counterclockwise.
No.
End with the special person today with Janice online. Hello.
Hi, my name's Jen.
Hi,
Yep.
Jen.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I play a good old person named Fib.
Look, it's her.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, this is actually the first Fateful Encounters live 2D. That's what we're finally featuring and debuting the live 2D. I want to say VTubing. It's the same technology, but it's not technically VTubing. Live 2D. We have our artist artist in rigor in the chat right now. Hello, Zarestro. Zarestro? I've actually never said it out loud. I've only ever typed it.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Flat.
So, Jen, who plays Fame. Who else do we have?
Jen, hello.
We have me switching back to camera and also shouting out Mordecai.
Hey, the name is Mordecai. I'm a bard now, since I sacrificed my powers to save my beloved Thistle. And that's going to bring us to first.
It is I, first, the Warforged Artificer. And you know what that means. And brings us to Ash, the lovely birthday girl.
Birthday girl, what?
It is not my birthday. Shut your whore mouth, robot man. My name is Thistle, and I'm a paladin, and I am not a good person, but whatever. We don't talk about it. I died. Hello, it is me, and it
Well,
is my birthday.
I hear it is someone's
Poor
birthday
robot.
today. Welcome to Barovia, birthday girl. Are you excited for your birthday gift?
Not dying? Yes, it is great.
Well, I will do my best, but you know, accidents might happen. But for now, happy birthday! Yes. Yeah. So that's all of us. I'm the dungeon master, but I've already said that. So we are starting a brand new adventure, but continuing the story. So, do we have any announcements before we move on?
We do have announcements. We have a few, actually.
What are
We
those announcements, Jen?
have new dice, boys and girls.
Ghouls?
Dice,
Girls and boys.
ghouls, and gorals.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we have brand new dice. 3 sets to be exact. I'm not sure if we're showing them off or anything like that. Are we?
On the next screen we are. Actually, we can go ahead and go to that screen. Let's go ahead.
Let's do it.
Do-do-do. Yeah, boy.
Whoop whoop! Look at those
that.
dice.
Hey, look at those. Those all look so good, Kitty. You're not lying there.
We have a clear with a blue, and we have a black and a gold, and we have a purple and black. Am I correct? We also have the
Yeah.
original red and black that came out to begin with.
Yeah, so
They're the best.
get you some dice if you can.
Yeah,
we're
they're
not
real-
making you,
They're
but
real clean.
they're
I love
real
them.
good.
I love them
Look
so
at them
much.
edges.
I know. I love hard edge dice. Honestly,
Yeah, like Thistle's dice are super sharp.
got that crisp corners. Anyway,
Yeah.
any other announcements?
Today, before this, in preparation, I wanted to do a little bit more work on our original. Oh, these dice can be found at encounteredice.com. Thank you for asking. Encounteredice.com. There's also a hyperlink in our description. Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's one of the things I meant to do this week. I didn't get to. Sorry.
You're a liar.
But it's encounteredice.com. And the dice maker there, the artisan Emily, she's incredible. She has a ton of awesome dice, and she's very happy to work with us with our own variants, with the Sea Swell, the blue, which is in commemoration of Tides of War, Zach's campaign from Monday. We have our classic, the black and gold, and of course a purple and black for Strahd, which is like a royalty type deal. So we're excited for those. But also to kind of like, I want to do more stuff with like chat involvement. So throughout, I've did a couple tweaks to the actual layout and some things that'll happen depending on what happens in chat. But we have 2 channel point rewards. One is a healing potion, which will throw, you specify who you want to throw it to. That part is not new. It is a little bit more limited now, but an animation will happen on screen when it does happen, when it is deployed. And there is a cute little mimic channel point reward. If anyone wants to do it and see what happens, that's on you. But that's really it. Otherwise, we can hop into it.
Well, we also have, currently have, 971 followers. That means we're 30 followers away, 29 followers away from 1,000 followers on Twitch, where we will be doing a 24-hour stream. It's going to be awesome. We're going to run, 3 one-shots? We're going to be playing games. We're going to be drawing swords together. Love it.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be grand old time. So let's get into it. Let's have a roll off to tell me, you guys tell me what happened last time.
Well,
We're actually doing a recap?
Milk.
Yes.
All right, I got a 17.
I got the 14.
I got the 19.
18.
Oh, y'all all miraculously roll very high during this particular part. I think that's very
good
interesting.
roll for the night.
Yeah, I'm going to be rolling like shit. We all know.
If you've been watching my streams where I've been preparing for Curse of Strahd, you know that the one word I have to keep in mind whenever I'm prepping is hopelessness. So, glad you got those high rolls out now.
Oh no.
So yes, it appears I shall be doing the recap. Okay, let's see. Well, we spent a year abroad, if you will, within Waterdeep. Mordecai went and learned to be a bard. He tried to start with Mozart, but got slapped, and that was great. I enjoyed that.
Thanks.
I
was not a fan.
Actually,
Start with hot cross buns.
yes. Thistle, what did you do?
Baked an entire cake for a year.
That's right, you baked a cake for a year.
Well, she baked a cake for all of you, but gave them all to you at once. So some of them are really stale.
Oh, God.
Probably got the stalest one as first.
Yeah.
Fame, what did you do?
I got a job. I gained dark vision with my level up in Ranger. I think that's it. I joined the Ranger Guild.
Nice. And Zarina, I believe maybe that is towards the end actually. I know Zarina went to stay in Waterdeep and is watching gonna watch after the bottomless well and all of our kitties, and she's gonna stay with her girl Sabra.
Yes.
And then first went and he got a buddy from Silver. I can't
Laurel
think of
Silverhand.
Silverhand.
Silverhand. I thought Silverhand, but if felt wrong.
John,
Got
just
it.
think of Johnny Silverhand in
Johnny
the
Silverhand, got it.
Laurel. Like, put laurels on Johnny Silverhand. There you go.
So Laurel Silverhand came, gave everybody presents. That's how Mordecai got the bard lessons. Thistle got a new set of plate armor.
Yeah.
Fame got a wand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. And First got a new friend. He gets Nim, the Nimble Right. So now I get to be 2 robot boys, and I'm very excited for all of that.
Fame is just wandering around going, it's Leviosa.
Not Leviosa.
She's gonna freak out. That wand's gonna like be like, "Hey, there's an enemy in this direction." She's gonna be like, "Oh, I was just fucking around. What the fuck?" Beep beep, danger. Well, where? I can't tell you that.
So
Anyway.
after running around for a year, kind of doing odds and end tasks and stuff, dang it, I don't know why, but the only word that springs to mind is falafel, and I know that that's wrong. What is it?
Excuse
Theofran.
Theofran, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Falafel. That feels wrong.
Oh, First, do you have the bow you promised to make me? I sure do, falafel. It's not awful.
Kate.
So yes, Theofran shows up, and I did in fact craft that bow for him over that year-long period as well. He collected that and then took us to meet some travelers for Thistle because she's been looking for an object, and through the grapevine, it was heard that they knew how to locate it or knew where it was or had it in their possession. So we went outside Waterdeep, and we met with these gypsy-like people, and they told us a story of a man who was cursed in a land of mist, and I don't remember what enticed us to go there. Oh, it was the item.
Someone has my shit.
Yes, your dragon helmet or something.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
an heirloom.
Yes.
I don't think we
It's
know about it.
important.
We just kind of trust you. I don't think you've talked to us about
No,
it
I
at
said
all,
what
right?
it was. I yelled it
Yeah,
at
she-
Laurel Silverhand. I was like, I need this thing. If there's a family heirloom.
and that's all we know about it. We just know family heirloom. That's what we want. I don't know if there's more to tell about it. To be honest, I don't know if that's exposition. But
You could ask.
I could. You're right. You're right. It's up to me to communicate, right? So
Yes. Because there's a two-way street in relationships. That's what I learned from Dr. Phil.
and our marriage, Thistle.
Yeah, we're married now. Surprise.
Oh yeah, they did. They got married.
They got forced
Oh,
married.
that's right.
Yeah,
She
it's,
threw
they're-
dirt in his face.
it was an off-camera wedding, but yeah.
Well, what happens in a year? Thistle rubs dirt in Mordecai's face, and now they're married, like forced married, like how Fame and Reginald Milk Tim are pig married. Like
Right.
different strokes for different folks.
When you're out of the forest, you are not married anymore. But when you are in the forest, you are forest married, and the animals know.
What happens in the forest stays in the forest.
There's a lot of forests in Barovia, I'll say that too. So there's gonna be a lot of marriage. All right, so
Nope.
shaking her head.
No, not allowed. Nope, not married to a pig. Thistle.
Oh, come on, Fame. Open your mind up a little bit.
Not to pigs, and to different strokes for different folks, whatever that means.
No, you are married to the pig. It is law. You have to abide by pig law. Pig law is everything.
Listen, I think she's beautiful. What does it matter, location?
The pig? You think the pig is beautiful?
No. I'm not into that.
Then you must
Okay.
abide by the law.
Yes.
Ugh.
Mordecai.
Yeah.
First is the law.
I am the law.
First, were you programmed to follow rules, or can you break them on your own volition?
I suppose we will find out, won't we?
Hell yeah. Sounds like a party to me.
All right, so that was a good recap. I'm gonna go and do a full recap of all the notes that I have and everything, because we talked about doing that, and I started doing it myself, even though I haven't been. So, last time we saw our heroes rewarded by Laurel Silverhand herself. Mordecai got personal tutoring in the bardic traditions by a former companion of the Archmage herself. Thistle was given a suit of plate armor as she was unable to quickly find the heirloom and promised to put people to work on finding it. First was given the nimble-right Nim as a companion to replace the family he was supposed to have. And Fame was given a wand of enemy detection to help protect her friends from further unseen dangers. Zarina was given 3 ivory goats to be more animal companions. A year passed in Waterdeep when Theofran comes to collect the bow that first had been working on for him and to deliver a message to Thistle, if I don't stutter. He revealed that he was with the Emerald Enclave and he had found the heirloom was sold at auction to some nomads who were camping outside the north gates of Waterdeep. The group went to go confront them, but instead were told the item had already been sent ahead to the elder of their people, Madame Ava. Stanimir, the man who was the leader of this caravan, told them a story of the lord of the land who was a friend of their people, but had fallen under a dark curse. Surely Madame Ava will return the heirloom if they help free their lord from his dark curse. So, you set off with the nomads to speak to Madame Ava about Thistle's heirloom. Along the forest road, fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses, looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework, and dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Do you see these buttresses? They're very well made.
Boom.
I would say
That's what we're looking at. Look at, oh, so cool. Look at that.
Ooh!
Nice, pretty
They have
art.
no heads.
Well, they
Do
have
these
heads. They're just on the
statues need
ground.
maintenance?
Oh, their heads have fallen. Okay.
Would say so.
This is
So-
pretty.
As you approach in the caravan, the gates open for the lead wagon and close when the rear one has entered. Before you is nothing but a dark road through a dense forest.
This is like home for me. I'm very comfortable and not intimidated at all.
Is it nighttime at this point?
Well,
Give me a wisdom, a survival check, Mordecai.
All right. I don't.
Do you need help with that?
I can't tell at all. It's just dark. That's all I get.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I mean, you're a lot more outdoorsy than I.
I will assist him with my +2. The +2? Now, does that not help you? Then I will just stare.
I don't know. I mean, you can
I
still
will just
see, but
I will
like,
just stare, but it is a 19 that I got as I stare into the woods.
19 survival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is daytime right now. However, but whether it's the dense branches of the forest trees or the thick fog that seems to be swallowing the road behind you, it's a lot darker than day would normally be.
I lean over to Mordecai and I go, Mordecai, it is daytime out here. Just so you know, if you want
This
to
is
pretend that
daytime?
you, yes, if you want to pretend that you figured it out and tell the rest of the people, I'll give you this pass.
Oh, you're the best, babe. Yeah, it's definitely daytime, everyone. Ah, goodness. I've definitely seen weather like this before.
I'm glad that you have basic survival skills. I could have just told you this, but it was fun to watch.
Thank you, Fame. I appreciate that commendation.
Would
will
it make
give
you
them-
feel better if I told you that I needed to know that, Mordecai?
I suppose you're right. So how long we got going on this trip? I'm not much for travel.
The person driving the I don't want to, not caravan, the wagon that you're currently on, replies, "Oh, to get to Matameva, it will be several days travel, but we have made it to the edge of Barovia, so it will not be much longer now."
All right. Suppose.
So, you guys are traveling along this road, and you come. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. 9.
Got a 12.
13.
First.
16.
Okay. So, first, you don't see something, but you hear amongst the clatter of the wheels on the through the mud and the ornaments decorating these wagons clanking against the sides of it. You do hear the sounds of leaves crunching on the ground and a twig snaps.
Someone or something is near. Sounds from the northeast.
I mean, we're outdoors. Is that really? It's probably a squirrel or something, right?
Or
It
what
could be
animals are around here?
wolves or badgers. I don't know. I just assume from where I am from, they have lots of wolves, and badgers just don't fear nothing. I'm going with badgers.
So,
I don't like that.
first, kind of listening out in the northeastern direction, you see something move amongst the trees.
There.
Fame
Any
looks.
points?
Fame, give me a nature check.
15.
So, it's a little difficult to see in the fog, but you see a humanoid shape in a bright white silhouette almost. It was kind of hard to see in the fog because the brightness of the fog kind of blended with this creature you see. Suddenly, from the southeast as well as the northeast, the convoy is attacked by 4 large wolves. I want everyone to roll for initiative.
I told you it was wolves. What? That would you work, badgers? I got a 15.
Fame, what'd you get?
17.
First,
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
and Mordecai.
I swear I got something in my eyes. I got a 1
Oh no.
again.
All right, so you see these wolves leap out of the trees on either side of you, attacking the caravans.
I don't want to hurt them.
You guys are on the combat screen. Yes, you can see.
I cannot. Is it because I
Yeah.
lack dark vision?
No, it shouldn't have dynamic lighting on at all.
I can't
Okay.
see anything either. It's completely dark. Where are these wolves?
My
How about now?
computer
We'll attempt to refresh.
No.
is being awful. Hold on. Oh no, it just opened 20 instances of D&D Beyond.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not good. It's dark
Because,
on my screen.
Again, I don't have you guys. Wait. You should be assigned. You weren't assigned. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine.
This is it.
This is Fame. So that's Jen.
Okay.
There we are. Ah,
Cool.
And that's why I go last, because I can now see the wolves. Holy
can't
crap,
see
they're
anything.
huge.
Okay, I can. Oh God,
They're large. They're not huge. They're large.
they're
not large
huge.
plus huge.
Okay.
No.
All right, me and these wolves are gonna have a chat. Probably won't work.
Okay. So first is up first
Oh,
with his dirty 20.
Everyone, please be careful.
Yeah, noted.
I am going to
Let me just tune this
turn
stream.
to my left and fire a shot at the wolf to my left. In fact, I'm going to fire 2 whole shots.
2 whole shots.
Yes, because leveling up to level 5 gives me 2 attack actions.
What do you
same,
make
same
of that?
though.
So I will fire my pistol twice. And you know why I can do that without reloading?
Tell us.
Because I have repeating shot infused to the pistol.
Oh, you're using
Oh,
a pistol.
You
Dang.
are strong.
I have a Glock, damn it.
I have a clock. What do you got first?
Okay, his first one is a 11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit.
Okay, figured not. Next one is a dirty 20.
Is this against the same dire wolf or different one?
Same one.
So you fire against this dire wolf. I'm sorry, you don't know. This large wolf. And the first shot, you've kind of surprised by the sudden attack. And so the first shot goes off without really, like, more reactionary than actually, like, fighting. But the second shot, you've got you're ready, and you've got it hits its mark. How much damage?
Damage is 9 damage, piercing.
All right. So you hit this wolf in the flank, and that'll bring us to Fame.
Aim takes her short sword out and bonus action Zephyr strikes, which gives me advantage on my next turn, or my attack roll on my turn, and then deals extra damage. So, bonus action Zephyr strike while she runs towards the eastern wolf and goes in for a slash with a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice. And that gives me 12 damage.
Oh wow! All right. So, and what weapon are you using? A short sword?
A short sword with Zephyr strike.
Right.
So
So you this is the same wolf that first shot. So the 2 shots go off, and you kick off from the side of this wagon, and without even touching the ground, you just lunge the short sword straight into the side of this wolf, again in the same flank that first hit with his bullet. This time the wolf does kind of howl in pain, and as still standing, but like it's injured now. Anything else from Fame?
no.
And that'll bring us to Thistle.
Might I interject?
Yes, go ahead.
When do I use Nimble? Or Nim?
Nim will go at. We'll say Nim goes at right after your turn,
Okay.
but we'll just do that going forward, so we're not
Yep.
retroactively doing
That's
stuff.
a good question. I would like to first establish dominance by using a bonus action to shift into my scary form and to get
Okay.
and to get spooky.
You get
And then
spooky.
I'm going to hop off. And Fame is already fucking this poor wolf up, so I'm just gonna go beep boop over here, and I'm going to use an unarmed strike with my claws, my will claws, to attack Kim. Oh god, that is a whopping 11.
Does not hit him.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do it again. I get 2 attacks.
Wow, you get 2 attacks? Wow.
25.
Unfortunately, the wound in his side is concave enough where your 25 does not make. Yeah, it hits. Of course, it hits.
That's 7 damage.
All right. Anything else from Thistle?
Thistle doesn't do anything else. I just feel like these wolves aren't gonna want to talk to me now.
You shifted and started to maul this wolf that got shot in the side and has a sword plunged into it. The wolf is going to make its turn now, and it's going to take the disengage action and move. Over here?
Would I get an opportunity to attack with my polearm master?
No, because it took the disengage action.
Okay.
So, and that is its full turn because it took the disengage action.
Word.
From the west side of the road, you feel a thud against the wagon. Mordecai and First, give me a perception check.
Okay.
As you are still in the wagon, so you could turn to look at this.
14.
I got a nat 1.
So, Mordecai first kind of jostled by the shaking of the wagon. Mordecai, you look to the west and see a large white furred creature that has tackled the side of this wagon.
Oh.
And is clawing at the side of the walls there. And that'll bring us to another dire wolf. This one more towards the north of Fame and Thistle is going to leap at the driver of the wagon in front of them. Let's see. Does he? He does not hit him. He lands on the sitting post where the coachman has been sitting, not landing on top of him as the coachman kind of like stands up and moves out of the way. Reins still in hand, and he whips them, and the caravan speeds forward, knocking the wolf kind of tumbling across the back of the caravan onto the ground. You see that the I keep wanting to call them caravans. The few carts ahead of them have also sped away at this point. The other dire wolf on the other side of the road has already begun chasing after those 2 caravans that have already sped off. The dire wolf that is kind of towards the back of this one leaps onto the front of the caravan that Mordecai and First are currently on, and snaps at the driver, latching his teeth into him, and pulls him off the front of the caravan. And that'll bring us to Mordecai.
Wow, this is one hell of a welcoming party. And no music. Wouldn't you look at that? And Mordecai takes his violin out and begins strumming like a guitar. And I cast, Burning Hands. And everyone, all the white wolf and 2 of these larger wolves have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Pass. Oh.
So we got a 19 and a 13.
Anything below a 15. Well, 15 or below is going to make this one.
All right. So the white wolf saves. One of the other wolves saves. but one of the wolves does fail. And so you are doing it kind of like this.
Exactly.
Ooh, look at
As
that.
fire just erupts from the strings off my violin and burning the ground around him.
For how much damage?
Oh, hell yeah. We got a 15 fire damage for full. It's 15 fire damage for each.
Okay. And those who made it takes half, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the fire dies down.
All right. So, now at the top of the round, the horses in the carriage that you are currently in, now masterless, buck and scared from the flames and the wolves, the big wolves, begin to take off. Mordecai and First and Nim need to give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. 17.
16.
And what is Nim's?
And Nim's is 14.
So, First and Nim tumble out the back of the wagon harmlessly, but no longer inside the wagon. Mordecai, you hold on as you are dragged away out of combat by these horses that are way faster than these wolves.
Oh. Being married to a werewolf have given me kinda some reflexes.
I'm not the werewolf.
Wait, what?
That'll bring
Mordecai
us to
shouts.
First.
I look to Nim and kind of enter a battle stance with him, and we've been kind of training together, so we've been practicing kind of a duet of sorts. So we both kind of battle ready, kind of leaning back to back a little bit, and I point to the wolf directly in front of us, and kind of to give Nim the idea of where to fire. And I aim my pistol and I take 2 shots at the wolf.
Okay.
First shot is a 16.
16 does hit.
Okay. And the second shot is another 16.
This one doesn't hit. It's a little different. It hit before, but not this time.
Okay, so let me get that.
But it does hit twice.
So that's 12 for the first shot, and 3 for the second shot.
All right. So your 2 shots, one hits this wolf in its back leg, kind of slowing its movements, but the second shot goes right into its skull, killing this dire wolf.
Ooh.
Awesome. Is it possible to kind of intimidate from this action?
Using that would be your action to intimidate,
Okay.
but Nim hasn't used his action yet.
Yeah. Hype man for the hype man.
I'm not telling you how to do things, but that's an
I
option.
can't
on the
remember if
table.
we actually discussed it or not, but did I give Nim... I probably had to buy the gun parts, didn't I? Before I applied them to him.
By what?
Like pistol stuff to give him, like, basically...
Is he proficient in pistols?
Well... I can make him that? I haven't messed with his proficiencies yet, his, like, expertises, I guess. but that's fine. He's just going to use a short bow for now.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I didn't get the materials to modify him, anyways. So he is going to aim at the white wolf to the left, since that is the closer target.
Okay.
And he's going to fire. That is a 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Nice. That is 7 piercing damage.
The arrow flies from Nim's bow and hits this white wolf, but it raises one of its front paws off the ground. It hits it in the forearm part of this paw, and you see it has an opposable thumb. The arrow did not even pierce through the fur and falls to the ground. Fame, you're up.
Are any of the dire wolves not having their attention on Fame?
All of them do not have their attention on Fame.
Perfect. Let's see. I'm going to bonus action Hail of Thorns. And then go for a wolf that is... She's going to use her movement to step back and then shoot her short bow at one of the wolves that is farthest from her to the north, with a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Nice. So that is... $15 damage, piercing,
Okay.
as the arrow goes flying past Thistle to the northern wolf.
Yes. So, you did Entangling Strike?
No, I used Hail of Thorns. So the creature creates a rain of thorns that sprout from the weapon that I as ammunition, in addition to the normal effect.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. The target takes more damage and everything within 5 feet of it, which I don't think anything is. Yeah.
No,
so
nothing's
just
within 5 feet of it.
Perfect.
But I thought this was the one where like thorns sprout from the ground to like make difficult terrain. That's why I was
Right. No.
just being sure. So he took 15 damage as you fire your arrow, and as it flies through the air, part of the shaft seems to splinter off, but these splinters continue to fly forward at the same velocity, piercing more of the side of this wolf as it flies through the air and hits its mark. And that'll bring us to Thistle.
I look thoroughly excited as I turn to that white wolf, and I'm just smiling, and I cast Moonbeam at 2nd level right on him.
Okay.
So when did you learn to speak to the gods?
I'm
Don't
really
just
excited I get to throw moons at people.
Don't just laugh. Answer my question.
I'm a paladin.
In the name of the moon, I'll fucking slap you with a orbital laser.
Okay, so that's 13 damage. Would you like me to explain Moonbeam?
I have just Googled it to double check its side effects. So Thistle smiles at this white wolf as the light that was the sun is kind of outshined by this orbital, I don't know how else to describe it, an orbital laser from the sky of moonlight that falls upon this white wolf. Let's see. So
He has disadvantage. I love it.
yeah,
This
let's
is
say
great.
technically gets to make a Constitution saving throw. You don't know if it has disadvantage or not.
I don't know. Thistle probably is assuming that this is something that she would know what it is, but
With disadvantage, it got a 14. I mean, it got a 14. Does that save or no?
it doesn't. It's a 12. for
So it does
Constitution.
save.
Yeah.
So it takes half of that damage.
Make sure mark that on the slot.
Yeah. So there's now an orbital laser kind of zapping this white wolf. That'll bring us to the white wolf itself, who is going to howl in pain as the laser is just zapping it, and it's going to.
Oh, I
take
have
off
more. I
sprinting
have more
north.
moves.
Oh, I thought moving was your action.
I have two. I have two actions.
No, you have one action. You can attack
have-
twice with that action if you take the attack action.
Okay. Then yeah, that's fine. He can run away.
Do you have a bonus action, or do you want to move? I got so caught up in the badass orbital laser, I totally forgot you didn't move or anything yet.
I've just orbital struck him.
Just let him run, Thistle.
Okay, I will not let him. He can run away and do whatever. He'd probably bring more friends. He can run away. Okay.
Or die.
Or die from. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck.
Can't be dying. I wave.
Yeah, I'm going to step near first and our new bearded robot friend, and then that's going to be it for me.
Okay. So, again, this white wolf is going to get up on its hind legs, showing that it is actually a bipedal creature, and howl half in pain, half in communication, it seems like. And it and the dire wolves are going to chase after the caravans that have all now absconded.
Including me.
And that will
Bye.
end our combat.
They
Don't
took
worry.
Mordecai.
I'll distract them.
Okay, please don't die.
So, we have Fame first and Thistle and Nim on this muddy road in this forest.
We'll be fine. We just need to get Mordecai back. I think we should just keep walking. Maybe.
I think that would be the best course of action, yes.
Fine.
Fame, are you okay? Do you have anything you want to say?
I spent the entire year walking. Let's start
Oh.
walking in front of them.
Do you want the piggyback ride from me? I am still in my scary big form. I can carry you.
I will protect you from dying.
I am fine in this environment. Thank you very much. I'm worried about this one rusting from all the haze and mist.
Don't worry. Nim is well oiled.
I was talking
Can that
about
happen
you.
to you first?
Oh.
Can you rot?
I
Something we need to be worried about?
am fine.
Are you lying? Wait, never mind. You don't know how to do that. Never mind. Or what do you? Did you learn?
Oh yeah, what did
I
you do
don't
over a year?
know. Am I lying?
Are you lying?
Am I lying?
No, you're not going to rust from this.
No.
That was
mean,
me
if you sat-
in
if you
character
stood-
saying, I don't know if I'm lying or not.
Am I lying? I don't know.
You said it with the first voice, so I wasn't sure if you were asking. Like,
Yeah, no, I was saying it in character, yeah.
Yeah. Am I lying?
I don't know. Are you lying?
Like, this is very confusing and very upsetting. Like,
I don't believe so. I do think that Mordecai could be in grave danger. We should follow the path, for the horses most likely took the path of least resistance as they ran.
I can run on all fours to get there. That doesn't do much, but it looks cool. It literally doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything, but it feels natural.
Yeah, it feels like I was born to do this. You know? Let's just walk.
Whatever makes you happy, Thistle.
So you guys head east along the road for maybe like 20, 30 minutes before you see in the distance Mordecai on his back in the mud, not moving.
No, look at this big boy on the ground all covered in mud as I approach. Oh no, is he alive?
His eyes are
Mordecai, are you
closed.
injured?
Oh no. Oh no. I guess I will go assess him medically.
Give me a medicine
Well,
check.
Oh,
Mordecai's mouth is moving, but he is not being heard. Go check him immediately.
10. I got a 10.
He's alive. You
I
see a
poke
big bump
him.
on the back of his head.
Oh, I poke him and give him 1 health point.
Mordecai, you flash to consciousness, remembering the bumpy ride as the horses were beset by 3 wolves, and between the jostling of the wolves ramming against the not caravan, the wagon, and the horses running wildly on this beaten path, you got knocked off the wagon and fell out the back and hit your head and fell unconscious.
Oh, God. This place is as far as welcoming as... it's not welcoming. I hate this
You-
place.
You mystery summoned like a laser beam from the sky while you were
Wow.
on your joyride.
That's really
It's so-
cool.
It was
I-
cool. Do you
I
need
s-
more help? Are you okay?
Yeah, I summoned a concussion from the ground. So we're
Oh.
like the same.
Yeah, we are totally the same. I'm gonna give him a hand up to help him up.
Yeah, thanks.
Uh-huh. I'm stronger than you.
Yeah, I know that, but I play the violin better than you. Shut up!
Okay. Do you need anything else? Are you good? Do you need like
No.
a pat down or like
Mordecai, I'm sensing aggression. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pissed. This place sucks. We came here looking for the damn helmet, and look, we're here lost in the damn forest. A welcoming party of wolves. There's probably more out there.
No, there are probably more. That is how they work.
Oh,
Well,
thank
then
God.
perhaps we should make haste instead of standing here and arguing.
Yeah, I'd agree.
She's alright.
I know.
Can't you turn into a wolf or something and fend them off, Fame?
I can turn into humanoid creatures.
I'm standing right here.
Yeah, I suppose you are.
Thistle, you are a human. Anyway.
You can turn into me. Look, I got the big scary hands and teeth right now.
I literally shape form into Thistle and say, "Oh, look, you can turn into me. I'm big, scary teeth."
Now there are 2 of us with big sharp teeth. Let's
Oh,
go.
2 of us with big sharp teeth.
Oh, she's mocking me. I hate
Oh,
this.
she's mocking me.
Ah!
Whatever you do, do not run in circles. I think I might lose. Who's who?
You do have
Honestly.
a gun. You do have to shoot the evil doppelganger. I'm just kidding.
I shape form back into myself.
All right. I think that'll be a good place to take our break.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we get back, the fuck are they going to do on this road? They've lost their caravan. What's
Walk a
happening?
lonely road. The loneliest road we've ever known.
But they don't walk alone, so
Yeah, we're
stick
together.
around, guys.
So we've got some clips to play for you guys. We'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. We're gonna grab drinks, go pee, grab snacks. You should do the same. We'll see you in a bit.
Biobrag.
See you in a bit, guys.
Bye.
Oh no.
And we're live!
Yay!
Bit
No
late
one
to
can
the
do
draw
it
there,
like
Sumner.
Sumner.
Yeah.
That's what we learned just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a mess. If it wasn't for Sumner, we wouldn't be able to put on pants in the morning. I would
You can't
expect.
do something right. Mordecai puts pants on, but we're not playing that. So, it's like not messy. So I'm gonna lock the door.
Don't hurt you, but I will put you in a headlock and make you go to sleep.
I just saw Jin do this.
We should probably.
Fame isn't there. I'm having internal struggle.
Sir, can you please put your shirt on your nipples if they're hairy?
How I
They're
feel
very
every
long.
time.
We don't want to see that.
So
They're
he
just-
stands up,
They're like
takes off his
pigtails. We
shirt.
don't-
Mordecai, you lock the door. He's like, "You're a fake. You're a fraud. You're not an intellectual, and I'm going to take you down." And he tries to tackle you, Fame or Thistle. athletics. He's just trying to grapple you.
He's like a level 1 fighter, just like ah.
I got a 15.
Well, he is unable to grapple you, so he's just kind of like trying to.
We went into the caves in Arg Hall. We took a boat up north of Nyx back when it was thriving and not just a criminal city. But anyway, we went to the caves and we went in search for a lamp that we heard about. And we didn't know that it was real or not. We thought, well, if anyone's going to find it, it's going to be us because we were the best adventurers in all of Oblivion Isles. And you know what we did? We found it. And you know who was in there? Rab's future father.
My dad!
Anything to talk about for sure.
And Darkman gifted one as well.
God.
Darkman. Sometimes I like to pronounce your name like that, Kev. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's his name.
Darkman. There's no need
know
to
his name.
feel sad. I said
He's a real
Darkman.
people.
What are you doing, sorry?
That's a really long Kevin. Just keep writing.
How dare!
I wrote it with 10 eyes. So
Why did you look so sus? You're
I am here.
or whatever.
I am here to infiltrate as the spooky werewolf, and I'm going to eat you if you tell anybody about this.
and my
Let me
name,
Turn into worms at
My life
night.
isn't worth anything. If the people of Waterdeep can know that werewolves are going to come eat them, I'll tell them.
I'm gonna waste a point, and I'm gonna use my shifter to shift to scare him.
oh
right,
wow,
roll
this is the first time
intimidation.
you've done that.
In front of you, yes.
Roll intimidation.
While she's doing
boy.
that, Mordecai's gonna say, and my name is First, the Warforged Artificer. You remember who did this to you?
15.
And my name is Fame, the infamous magical, beautiful rogue lady.
Firstly, he knows who I am.
I know. I just want him to. Write some shit about you.
We just want him to sound as crazy as possible.
I want First to be confused later.
All right.
Sorry,
so you
Fame.
We are not pirates. We are a simple trade ship.
Give me a deception roll.
Oh, fuck.
Scold. We
Yes.
never talked about Plan B. Can Plan B be bomb?
No, Plan B is not bomb. Plan B is we knock these gentlemen out.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
God.
Abel says to Persephone,
I have a really good feeling about this plan.
Me too.
High five.
We are
back to the
a
boat.
simple trade ship.
Yeah, no, he looks at you and absolutely not believing anything you're
And that brings us to Rattle.
Rattle's gonna reach back into his bag.
Oh God. Another weasel.
A weasel for you, and a weasel for you.
He's gonna roll that d8, and he gets an 8, which sounds scary. What is that? It's a tiger.
Oh, you cool cats and kittens. Here's what ate Carol Baskin's husband.
Rattle,
You
I
reach
think
in
there's
there.
never a time.
And he yells, "Carol Baskin!"
That bitch Carol Baskin.
and he chucks it at his 10 o'clock.
Okay. She puts all the soaps she has in her hands down, and she goes behind her cabinet, and she pulls out a larger soap, and it has a gift bow on it. And she says, "This one will do's."
Do you think this says something like, "I'm sorry it wasn't as good as you thought it would be"?
It says, "Make eggs."
Okay, perfect. How much is this one?
Perfect. Okay, it's 2 copper.
To do like a dramatic like cape flourish as she turns around, but she does it a little too hard and it like wraps all the way around her and she's and she turns.
Hey,
Welcome back,
everybody.
guys.
We're back.
Hello.
I guess you should be
Hello.
welcoming us back because we're now back. But if you went somewhere, then I can welcome you back. But if you didn't, then
Welcome back.
doesn't matter.
Welcome back.
Yep.
We are back with Curse of Strahd. before we
Cake.
get into it, do cake for the birthday. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No.
Oh yeah, birthday girl.
Do we have cake for the birthday girl?
I don't know. I kind of feel like we should sing happy birthday.
Oh no!
Oh
Happy
no!
birthday to the birthday girl.
Yes.
Well then,
I'll be the
And
And
bass.
so it shall be. And I'm going to sing in first voice.
Yep,
I am going to
hold
sing
on.
as Count Strahd. The Lord of Barovia will wish you the happiest of birthdays today.
Oh, yeah,
Happiest of
live TV, why not?
birthdays.
A one, a two. Mordecai, you are the musician here. Why don't
Yeah.
you lead us in the song?
Alrighty, can do. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh no.
Happy birthday, dear Ashley.
Happy
Happy birthday
to
to you. Oh, that was beautiful.
It was so off sync because all of us are on a different timer.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
that was perfect. That was perfect.
It's literally to character for first, though.
That's fantastic. Well, we love you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Happy birthday. You're turning 21, and you can finally
Oh,
drink with
good.
the adults, and we're very happy to have you.
Yep.
We can finally
So-
throw that fake
Alcohol
ID
now.
away.
Yeah.
So do we have? We got like some subs and stuff, right? What we have? Can we
Yeah.
like show some love to the people who show love to us?
Yeah.
I want to love them more
do.
than
Yeah.
you.
Go ahead, Jen.
I meant give the love. I don't. Hold on. I don't have anything.
got it.
Breathe.
I got it. Yeah. Artheria Dragoon, thank you so much for the follow. We got RL Blue up in here. We got a healing potion 2 hours ago. I'm not sure if that was from me or who that was to. The Nart subscribed. Thank you, the Nart. Appreciate you very much. Mick Vander Noose gave the follow. Mookie Monster subscribed for 12 months. Wow.
Oh yeah.
What?
An
12
ass
months.
cat
I
just
also hear
gave
the
out
Nart
5.
also subscribed for 12 months, but that's fine
Oh,
too.
Cat.
We got that. We got
Ass
those
cat.
5 gifted subs from Ass Cat.
Thank you,
it's
Ass
Cat.
64.
It's Ass Cat. That's his name.
Ass Cat.
Right above Mookie, we have Maeve Mania with another 12 months. Gosh darn, thank you so much, Maeve. We got Jazz is Stupid 96. Love that.
That's a name.
For the follow. CoCap Janice, I see you in chat. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for the follow. On YouTube, I saw that comment also. And then AskCat subscribed themselves for 9 months and then just gave out 5 tier 1 subs to the community. And Tammy Kitten also subbed, as well as a follow from Mr. Sinister 23.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good time. And we appreciate all the love, truly. You
Thank
probably
you,
I
noticed
love having you guys here.
I added all
Sure
the emotes
do.
on the screen.
We
I've
got
enjoyed
that Kappa Gen now.
Yeah. At that Kappa Gen. Yeah. It's fun. And plus I want to see the emotes happen, you know. Especially when they go these episodes go up on YouTube. I want to see what chat's up to, you know?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, hi. Man, Reggie Pie just
Oh.
For Ash's birthday.
nat 20 for that. And gifted a tier 1 to Slapping Swords. Look at you. Enjoy your emotes, bud.
Dang, we're working on level 3 hype train now. Oh my.
What already?
Whoa, that was fat. Wait,
Wow.
how did we do that?
I don't know,
That's-
but that's what it says. It says
that's
level 3
witchcraft.
hype train, 5%. All right then.
It's because Twitch
Kappa
knows
Gen,
it's
you
Ash's
say?
birthday.
No. Oh, no.
0077, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Oh,
you
thank
guys,
you so much.
super sweet of you.
Aw.
We, I think, are gonna hop back into it.
Yeah, who wants to
Yeah.
summarize what's gone on so
I'm
far?
fame now.
Shit happened.
The
Yeah.
end.
I can summarize it. Real
Oh my
well.
god! Ace Cat. Sorry. It's definitely
Ace
Sorry,
Cat.
can you stop? I'm trying to give a recap.
Thank you so much for
Oh my
the 5
God.
more subs.
Dude, thank you so much. And the
And
22
they've
bits
made
from
me with
Maeve.
the biddies.
Oh, you guys.
Oh my god!
Oh,
At some
enjoy
point,
those
I will
emotes,
love you.
guys.
I am not subbed to my own channel.
Wow!
Wow.
Oops. But I'm
Oh, level
comfy.
4. Good night.
So awesome
Oh,
of you guys. Thank you,
no.
thank you, thank you.
We love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We love you so
You
much.
have 1 coupon redemption for 1 robot hug.
It's probably oily.
Only redeemable in Barovia because he can't leave until Strahd's defeated.
Yes,
Yeah.
come visit me. I'm lonely.
But he doesn't know that yet. So who wants to do the
Got
recap
True
of what
Potato
happened first?
Man with the sub.
I will
And
recap.
Rachie Pie with the biddies. Thank you guys so much.
All right, birthday girl. What happened in the first before our break?
It is my birthday, and Strahd wished me happy birthday and sang. And then we took a little ride through this really cool looking buttresses. And
Oh, you want me to bring that picture back up? It should be in your notes that you could access if you want. But
and then we walked through, and it was all like spooky, scary, foggy. That's my Strahd impression. And Nolan, and then Mordecai was like, "Is it day or night outside?" I don't know. Nolan.
So much for the 2000 bits, Envy.
Nolan.
so went through the buttresses. Couldn't
Yes,
tell if it was day or night.
Yeah, Mordecai could not tell if it was day or night, and I had to be like, Mordecai, the sun is out, the guns are out. And he told everybody, yeah, it's bright outside. It is totally light. And I was like, you're welcome. You get that. That's free. And then suddenly, wolves,
Very big wolves.
very big wolves attacked us and tried to make things awful for all of us. And Mordecai got yeeted away from combat. And I called down an orbital strike from Mars to destroy the wolves. And they were like, ah, shit, and ran away. Oh, and first had a Glock. He just whipped it out, his arm gun. That's an arm gun, right?
Yes.
Okay, he had an arm gun, and it like double. You get 2 shots out of it. He shot the fuck out of a wolf. I seen it with my eyes. And then we found Mordecai like away from the battle, and he had made out with a rock to his head and was unconscious, and I had to make him come back to life. And that is where we are. Did I get all that right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I got the kiss of life. Thank you.
No, I poked you.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed still.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are on the road heading east along this dark and mist-covered path. Even still, the mist has not let up. As you move further east, the mist seems to swallow the road behind you.
It is very misty, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm beginning to question how important is this helmet anyway?
It is very important we keep walking.
So,
I agree.
So you guys continue on the road as the sun begins to set.
I lean over to Mordecai and I whisper, "The sun is setting if you want to announce it to people."
Yeah, well, I could tell it getting darker. I thought it couldn't get any darker, but here we are. Yeah, I hesitate asking, but should we set up camp?
I don't know.
The longer we're here, the more unsettled I become.
I'm unfamiliar with the territory. I do not know if there is a town or village nearby, so camp might be the best option.
I don't know if traveling by night's gonna behoove us.
None of us have hooves.
Well, yeah. What do you think, Fame?
I am just here based on trust.
What does that mean?
That means I don't know shit, Mordecai.
If there are big wolves in here and even bigger wolves in here, what is to stop them from coming back if we set up camp and like eating us?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I'm not gonna get a wink of sleep down here.
I can make one more light come from the sky and then I'm out of it.
Well, these roads do appear traveled. We could just continue on until we hit something.
Yeah, I suppose we could. How tall are these trees? Are we able to climb up and see how much more forest is ahead of us?
You could certainly try to climb the trees.
I want to look first, see if it looks possible.
I mean, they have branches.
I suppose they
I would
do.
like a torch.
Thank you. I got the least amount of armor on. Fine, I'll do it. All right, tree, meet your maker. And I'm going to go up and try to climb one up and get as tall as I can and just see how far we got left.
For comedic effect, can I just go find a random bird or something and ask them?
So, Mordecai, give me an athletics check.
Wow. Whoa.
Got an 18, actually. I rolled a 19.
So you are able to climb to so climbing the trees is not difficult, but you are able to get to like a point where you can poke your head above like the top of the tree line, and you see forest for miles. It will be, you see in the distance a mountain with what looks like perhaps a maybe like some kind of settlement of some kind. You see something that's not forest kind of towards the base of this mountain, but it would be many, many hours before you could reach there on foot.
I don't think we have. I'm gonna look
You
down.
would,
at my,
I'll tell you, if you could march through the night to get there, but you would come with a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, no, I see that now. I'm gonna start climbing down carefully, and kind of hop down and just kind of. It looks like we're setting up camp. Get comfy, fellas.
Thistle comes back. She's got like this this raven kind of on her arm, and the words you hear come from her mouth are just like screeching, just and the raven is cawing right back, and Thistle's like, yeah, I just talked to I'm sorry, you're here, right here in front of me, Thistle. The raven told you that it's dangerous to travel through the woods at night, especially, and the nearest settlement is pretty far away.
Okay, so Mr. Featherfluff over here has told me that it is dangerous to travel at night and that the settlement is far away. But he is a good boy. I'm going to give him mini seeds.
Is Featherfluff his surname?
I didn't ask.
Well, that's just rude.
Do you want me to ask Mr. Featherfluff what is your first name, or is that your full name, or is that even your name?
Mr. Featherfluff. Mr. Featherfluff.
Dylan.
He kind of like turns his head to you so it's completely profile, and you see his big raven eye like give a big blink. And he tilts his head and doesn't say anything.
That is his name, I'm assuming. I don't know. He is very particular. I do not know the customs of this land with these animals. It is new to me.
Well, whilst rummaging through my backpack, I remembered I was given a map by Theofrat.
Oh, now you remember that you have a map.
Well, one must have priorities.
We are climbing trees and we are talking to birds and you have a map. Okay.
The entire time, huh?
Well, in order to read a map, one must light a torch in the darkness.
So
I'm gonna open up the map and I don't know that I even opened it up yet.
the map, as you open it up, it looks pretty barren. You see mountains, you see rivers, you see only forests in between, but Theofran did put 3 X's at 3 locations on the map. You see no roads, no towns, or anything else on the map. It looks like a map of wilderness and mountainsides with 3 X's on them.
Would I need to roll something to gather that my surroundings could match this map? Like nature or survival?
So you would have to have a bit wider understanding of the area you're in. Because all you see is just forest. So the fact that the map is forests, mountains, and a couple rivers and stuff, you'd have to have like a miles and miles of stretching just to be like, okay, this is the area, and we are in this spot here.
Okay.
You can do it, but not without spending a few days trying to map it out, if that makes sense.
Okay.
He drew this map for you while you guys were in jail, so it's pretty rudimentary.
I'm not able to glean much from this map. I'm not sure if it's even for the area we are in yet. I do believe he did mention that it is possibly a portion of Barovia. But I think we'll need further traveling to confirm this.
That's good to know that your map is useless right now, but I'm glad we have it. And why don't we set up camp so we don't die, and then in the morning when I can figure out when morning is, because I have to stare at the sky, we'll see what we can do with this map. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I can take first watch since I'm friends with the animals.
All right.
Yeah, so if you guys set up camp, are you having a round of watch that people are going to be on? What's the plan?
I figured Thistle could take first watch and kind of like gather information while she's watching from more of the animals, and then I'm going to stare at first for a minute and see if he wants to do anything.
Nim and I can take second watch after you.
Okay, perfect. Who else does not want to sleep?
I need my
Hey.
beauty rest. I'll happily
No,
take
you're-
first.
I will also sleep.
I have first watch, you nerd.
I'm going to bed anyway. Bye.
She just disappears into her tent. Bye.
I suppose I'll just make I don't need no. I'll sit right here in the damn root under my. And Mordecai struggles to get comfortable and audibly
Have
complains.
you ever been smothered to death by a pillow, Mordecai?
I've had plenty of people threaten it. Why?
I don't just shh.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Mordecai, would you like to use my tabard as a pillow to make yourself more comfortable?
It's okay. I need. It's okay. Thanks. And he puts his head directly onto the root of a tree. Kunk.
Oh my god, I give him my scarf.
Mordecai, your head sounds like a coconut when struck by something hard.
Thank you. Wait, aren't coconuts empty?
They are full of water.
Full of water.
I don't know anything about the coconuts. What do I know? I'm just
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Now I'm gonna
What
have
is a
weird
coconut?
dreams, but thanks.
Go to bed.
So, Thistle, give me a perception check.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Oh, 16.
Okay. Pretty early in the night, you hear a thump, like something dropping to the ground.
Is this a coconut? I want to investigate.
Getting up, moving maybe 10 feet away from the campfire you guys have set up around, you find a mutilated corpse. From the remnants.
Oh, this is great.
From the clothes that they're wearing, it looks like it might be the remains of the driver of the cart you guys were traveling on.
Two things. I want to look over my shoulder to see if anybody is looking. Or awake.
They are asleep.
Next thing, I would like to eat some of this man.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Thistle, you don't have to use any rations for tonight.
I hope my god is happy.
I mean, you didn't hunt him
Third
yourself,
thing.
but you did eat a person, so.
I did. He should be happy. I would like to. Is he all torn up? Do we take a look at him?
Like I said, the only way you can even guess as to who this was before was the clothes that are the remnants of the clothes that are still on this body.
Is there a hill nearby at all?
The terrain is hilly, but I wouldn't say like there are large hills.
I would just like to roll him away.
Oh yeah, you could roll. That's not too difficult. You can,
Just push him away.
Yeah, I mean he's not going to roll super far because like there's not steep hillsides, but you can absolutely roll him farther away for sure.
My thinking is to keep scavengers away and other animals to just roll him far away.
To keep scavengers like shifters who eat people.
Yeah, who would
Dead
do
person,
that?
just eat them.
Who would do that? I don't know. And then I'm gonna go back to my spot
This
where I was
I'm
watching.
here to relieve you. Oh, I see you caught something in the wilds. Did you eat well?
Yeah, I ate the rabbit. It was delicious. Don't ask any more questions.
Oh, well, that's good.
And don't
You have a
go
little
over
something.
there.
You have a little something there on your cheek. I don't know if you're saving that
wanna
for
get-
later or if
Do you want to wipe it off for me? Like, lean
I
in.
certainly can.
Mordecai, you have while you're asleep, your dreams drift towards remembering how popular you were in the taverns you played in when you had your patron. You've grown in popularity, but you've really only played in your own tavern. You know, you remember the smiles of the nobles who might, have hired you for a party or something, and the sideward glances from people at taverns. You jostle awake just as you see first wiping something from Thistle's cheek.
with his tabard.
Whoa. First and Thistle having. Why are they together? We're together. And he falls back asleep.
Okay. So, first, give me a perception check.
Uh, 12. I don't know why I'm looking. I already know what my perception is.
Say 12, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Your watch is pretty uneventful. I mean, you hear the
You want me to
sounds
roll
of
for Nim too, because he's also keeping.
You could roll for Nim, yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Going forward, when you take watch, you can roll once, but you can use yours or his modifier.
Oh, okay. The perception is based off of
Wisdom.
wisdom? Okay. It's weird looking at a companion's stuff.
Companion instead of a character, yeah.
Yeah. He got a 13, so I think I said, 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You hear the sound of birds kind of cawing in the distance. You maybe hear the flap of some wings, but it's pretty still and quiet as you have your watch. Thistle. As you sleep, you do dream of you see yourself stronger than you've ever been, crushing skulls with your bare hands, standing on top of a mountain of corpses.
Hell yeah!
Blood dripping from the down your arms from these crushed skulls in your hands. You hear that drum from when you died. You hear the same deep drums in the distance, and you hear a howl, a hunting howl, somewhere in the recesses of your dream.
I love it. Yes.
So who's got next watch?
How long was Thistle's watch, do you think?
So a long rest is 8 hours. You only need 6 hours of sleeping to get the benefits of a long rest. I mean, you have to not be doing anything super extraneous otherwise. So I imagine each of you takes a 2-hour shift.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll wake up. Pop out my tent.
Fame, you pop out your tent and see First and Nim kind of sitting on a fallen branch kind of around the campfire.
We could be signing to each other,
Yeah.
Any
just having a
activity?
silent conversation.
And I'll walk up and break the silence.
Oh, hello, Faye.
Any activity? I'm rubbing my eyes.
Nothing to report so far. It mostly have only heard the flapping of birds in the distance.
Okay. Would you like to power down?
Sure.
And immediately after he answers, he just kind of like slumps in place. And Nim kind of does the same thing. Like his eyes are like, I mean, granted he doesn't have eyes, but like he still sees everything, but he just
Yeah, it kind of becomes a puppet with its strings cut type of thing.
I just pat him on the shoulder. I'm like, well, I meant in the tent, but this is fine too. So I stand up. I'm kind of pacing during my shift.
Okay. So,
With in general, having like a bow readied.
give me a perception check.
Sure. I can do a nat 20 plus 25.
Nice. So,
Hey, girl.
kind of hearing First's, like, the only thing he really noticed was maybe the sound of some birds in the distance. You pretty early catch on to the fact that there are several ravens in the trees around you. As your shift goes on, they keep coming and not really going until towards the end of your watch, there are several swarms just in the trees. If you hadn't known already that the leaves had fallen from the trees, you would think these trees were full of black leaves.
I'm just going to, as she's noticing throughout the 2 hours, she's just kind of standing and being relatively stoic, but at one point it kind of gives her anxiety, and she begins to use her awareness and taking a ranger spell slot to present any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within 1 mile.
Say that list
Or
again.
are we in the forest?
You are in the forest.
6 miles then.
And
So
say that list again.
aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead present within 6 miles.
So you sense a handful of undead within 6 miles.
Okay.
Pretty far away, but there are undead within that 6 mile radius.
Okay. Do I feel a sense of danger from my awareness?
No, but you do sense that you're being watched.
Okay. So keeping that in mind, she kind of goes at the end of her shift to wiggle First awake again. First. Tink tink.
You kind of hear him kind of gear up a little bit.
First.
Oh, Faye. Is it
First.
already time to change again?
Yes, it's been about 2 hours, but I believe we're being watched. I don't feel like we're in danger. They are increasing in numbers, the animals around here. Just to keep us in mind, and I wanted you to be aware.
See, should we maybe let Thistle know? Or she can speak with them, yes?
I believe she can, but she just finished her shift. Perhaps you and Mordecai can figure this out. And I go and like kick his tent. not
Mordecai doesn't have a
aggressive.
tent. He's got a sleeping bag, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
well
I don't
then
have a
I don't kick him. I like kind of nudge like his leg with my toe through his sleeping bag. It's non-aggressive, just to wake you up.
A little
Alright.
forceful,
but not like.
Yeah.
mean.
No, it's not to be mean. It's just to wake him up.
It doesn't take a lot to wake him up right now. Is it time to watch?
Well, with that song, it is also time for me to sleep. Good night.
Oh. Wow. See, I'm amazing at music even when I don't try. This is
She like
incredible.
already walked away from you.
Yeah. Well, Mordecai, very frustratingly and aggravated, gets up. Ugh. Stretching. Whoa, are those birds here before? Get out of here, birds! And he's gonna pick up like a small rock and throw it into the trees, trying to make them scatter.
Give me a ranged attack roll.
It goes wide, and I missed the tree altogether.
The birds aren't even like phased by your rock.
Ugh. This is why I didn't go into sports. Picked up the instrument. Ugh.
So, Mordecai, give me a perception check.
Those birds are like rats of the sky. Is it perception?
Yes.
13.
Okay. Your stint through the night is pretty uneventful. First and Nim again go back down into low power mode and kind of slump forward and sitting on the branch in front of the fire. And it's pretty quiet. Even the birds in the trees aren't cawing or like flapping their wings too much. They're just silently sitting there. Fame, you dream of the first life you ever took, that drow. You remember plunging your sword into his back and the sound of the air being forced from his lungs as you stabbed him in the back. And you imagine, because you don't know, but you imagine the look in his eyes as his life left him. You will all awaken in the morning. Well, I mean, Mordecai's already awake, but you all have a long rest and awaken fresh in the morning. It's very cold and still very, very dark. I mean, compared to last night, it's a lot brighter, but the fog hasn't dissipated at all. The dew that is condensed on you through the night is heavy, almost.
Armor is going to rust. Just start wiping it off.
It
Yeah.
appears I have gathered much condensation.
Soon
How
we
did
get out of
everybody
this damn
sleep?
forest. Like shit!
Well, you look it,
Yep.
but you are lovely nonetheless.
Gee, thanks.
Yes. Nobody go over there, and I point to where I like rolled that body. Let's just go.
Is that where you disposed of the rabbit you caught last night?
Totally is. Yep. Let's go.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, let's not go over there.
Yeah. Fam, did you sleep well?
No,
Oh, do you want to talk about it?
not at all.
Well, okay, then just keep being the mystery that we will unravel eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys continue eastward down the road. It takes you maybe 6 hours before you reach the clearing of the forest. Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway, but the road branches north and climbs a rocky encampment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall of stone reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement to the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcoming change from the deathly silence of the oppressive fog to which you've grown accustomed.
It sounds like civilization is close.
Hopefully.
It's in time. Oh. Not gonna stop here.
I like to imagine that Thistle has accumulated more plants and twigs in her hair. Not
Well,
even
and-
from like
and-
just picking them up.
Oh, you're just picking them up. Okay.
I'm just picking them up and putting them in my hair.
Okay. So you take the northern path towards this walled, what you assume civilization, and the air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is a pair of 12-foot tall iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is a name, Kresk. The walls extend in front of the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the parapet, you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously.
Gentlemen. Mordecai puts his hand up as if to say, hey, I'm not frustrated.
Yes. Who are you and why have you come here? One of
Hey,
the men steps forward.
the name's Mordecai, and these are my friends. We came here from Waterdeep. We were attacked by some damn wolves and lost our caravan. Yeah, is there a town behind those doors?
Waterdeep is no town I have ever heard of,
Oh,
but
you're
this is the
missing
town
out.
of Kresk, yes.
Of Kresk.
You are not missing out.
Yeah, I mean, if you seem to like forest and danger and fog, you would hate it. So can we come in? We're just travelers. Bless you,
Bless you,
Fame.
Fame. Good lord.
Sorry,
I'm
she's
so
very
sorry.
sick.
It's
We
just
need
it's
to.
still
As you
dusty.
sneeze, the 3 other men up on the parapet behind him like clutch their spears a little tighter, kind of like they were going to get into a fighting stance, but like before they could fully get into it, they realized that it was just a sneeze.
I am needing
She has allergies.
treatment.
Yes.
There are many pollens.
Yes, it is all new to all of us, and apparently it is affecting her the most. Can you
How are
please
there
let us in?
pollens? There should be no pollens. It's fall. The leaves have fallen from the trees. The life is there should be no pollen in the air.
Yes.
It's
But-
fall.
Yes, it is. Do you not see the trees? The leaves have started to fall.
Well, the sneezes are falling out of her face. I don't know how to explain this further.
Well,
I'm sick.
you say you wish to enter Kresk. Unfortunately, we do not have the means to take care of people just passing through.
We can take care of ourselves.
We are dirt people. We are fine. We slept in the dirt.
I
The
sleep
man
standing up.
Okay, he's weird.
he turns back to his 3 companions and you see more than hear them like whispering to each other. We will allow you into Kresk if you can solve one problem that we have been having.
Sure, not this problem.
There has been a white wolf hunting the forests south of here. If you can bring us proof that the wolf is defeated,
Okay.
we will allow you into Kresk.
That's there only one because I called down like some light on this one white wolf that attacked us and made it really mad.
She made White Claw mad. Shh. If you will kill this
Excuse
wolf
me, what
for
did
us
you
and
say?
bring us proof of this wolf's death, we will allow you into Kresk.
Okay, well, I have a problem with that, and while I am totally not against murdering things that try to murder me, I do not like to kill, like, just everything. What if I make it stop murdering people?
You cannot make a wolf stop hunting. The same you cannot make the sun set in the west or set in the east and rise in the west.
Will it surprise you to know that I am part werewolf? I am not murdering you.
As you say this, the like
Fucked up.
the little rosiness in his cheeks from the cold wind up on the parapet fades away. This man goes as pale as a ghost. You are... Say that again.
I am a shifter, long-tooth shifter. We are from descended from the werewolves. I have some of it in my blood that lets me do very interesting things.
As you say this, the three men up there behind him, all four of them, put their spears down, and you see two bows come over the top of the parapet aimed right at you. You will
Okay,
leave
so
these
we're
walls
doing
and
this.
never return here.
She's joking. This is a joke. It's a common joke to say we're part werewolf and Waterdeep. It's a running thing. Thistle, not now.
Mordecai,
I can talk to this werewolf.
give me a deception check, Mordecai.
Not helping.
I'm also going to cast Sanctuary on Thistle.
I got
so much.
24 on deception.
The bow's lower, and the string of the bows lose their they untense the bows. You make strange jokes in Waterdeep. What might be a joke there could very well be life or death out here.
That explains the
So
welcoming party.
let me understand this. You hate these creatures.
They kill us. They hunt us like we're deer in the forest or sheep for the slaughter.
We are not any harm, and I do mean that. What can we provide you to prove that?
The head of the white wolf.
But what about sleeping and carrying us until we go and do that?
We
You will
have
not
gold.
enter Kresk until you can prove you can carry your own weight. We do not have the resources to spare on freeloaders.
Do you need a healer? Because I can heal people. Hold up my hands.
I can play Happy Birthday. You have
The
a
Abbey is all the healing we may or may not need, and
Okay.
we do not have happy birthdays here.
Okay, sad birthdays for you, Mr. Gloomy Goss.
Mr. Gloomy Goss. Well, I guess we will just go murder the wolf then.
All right, bye.
I don't. Fame walks away frustrated,
we might be able to do
Dude,
it.
and she sneezes again.
We got the jump
Bless
on us
you.
last time. Maybe this time we can get the jump on it.
Wait, hold on. And I turn around to the guards. Where have you seen this monster last?
It was to the south, they said.
Okay, thank you. I was not listening
White Claw
because you have
hunts
terrible
the
views.
hunts the woods to the south of here.
Thank you. Bunch of bigots. And then she turns around. Okay.
Who has sad birthdays? Let's see,
I don't know. This place is very gray.
Probably the children of the family that the white wolf has murdered.
That was very grave sounding.
Okay, so plan A, I'll try to talk to this wolf. Plan B, I will cast a moonbeam on it, and then we'll beat him up.
That's an idea. They
That
seem a
sounds
lot
like
easier
both-
than that thing. Sorry.
Sounds like both of them are relying on you.
I have
Well,
some tricks I can use as well.
I have a lot of reservations. I only attacked the wolf to begin with because they were attacking you and you were all my friends, I guess, and I like you. But I am descended from were creatures, and it is it's hard. It's a hard thing. It is hard. It is difficult for me. They're family, I suppose.
All right. How do you track a wolf? Is there a wolf lodge? Somewhere it's not. Where do wolves hang out?
I could howl into the night, day, whatever it is outside.
It's probably like 10 o'clock in the morning right now.
I could do a good morning howl.
Why don't we travel south first? And
Yes, that is a
maybe
good
enter
idea.
more into its territory, and then you can make this call and possibly make contact.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Are you able to track for like footsteps? Because I feel like if it comes to us, it's gonna bring friends.
I know how. Yes, I know how to track. I am sure Faye knows how to track as well. She is.
I do. I learned it over summer camp.
She went to ranger camp.
I did go to ranger camp.
Are there any
Got the
traps we can
badges.
set? What's a wolf trap look like?
The spiky metal, and it closes in on your foot. I've ran into plenty of those where I'm from. They're not good.
Oh, bear traps.
We call
maybe-
them wolf traps, but semantics.
Maybe the Crest guys have some. I'm sure they'd be willing to let some stuff go.
No, I don't think they want to help us at all. I think if I go back there, I'm going to ruin all of our chances.
That's a fair point. All right. We'll lead the way.
So, you take the road back south, and as the road forks east and west, you continue south further into the forest beyond the road. Towering trees whose tops are lost in the heavy gray mist block out all but a death gray light. The tree trunks are unnaturally close together, and the woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Was there any kind of leafy foliage at all? Like, or is everything just pretty much dead?
It's not winter, but like the trees' leaves are falling off their branches.
Hence the name Fall. Because leaf fall down.
I'm going, yes, first is going to kind of don Nim with some foliage to give him some camouflage.
Okay. The leaves are not. They're fairly freshly fallen, and between like the snow that falls at night, sometimes when the temperatures drop to freezing, they're kept moist enough to not be crunchy, crumbly. So it's not too difficult to kind of like pat some wet leaves onto Nim to give him some camouflage.
Okay.
Can wolves climb trees?
No, wolves do not climb trees. Werewolves might climb trees. I've never really met the werewolf, and like in the person, which is really cool. I want to be the werewolf, but not murder it. But no, wolves do not climb trees.
I may have to get some some vertical advantage, if you know what I mean.
Climb tree?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. You can sit in a tree. I will be bait, I suppose.
I think having a contingency plan of having others in vantage points to possibly provide assistance from would be beneficial if things might go south.
Yeah.
I agree.
This vest is brocade. If I get one claw on it, I swear to God.
You are not going to do well then anywhere in these woods.
I should have brought my...
Do you want my old armor?
Your old... what does it fit me? What kind of armor is it?
It's chainmail.
Chainmail? It's gonna get oil all on this. It's gonna ruin the fabric.
You take the fabric off.
Do you realize... Give it here.
I reach into my bag and just pull out this chainmail armor I apparently still have. I don't even think he's proficient in chainmail or medium armor or heavy armor.
I'm certainly not. I've never worn it in my life. And wow, it's way heavier than it looks.
And it's a little loose around the chest, but tight around the waist.
Oh.
Sorry, not the waist, but the hips.
It's all heavy. It all wears on the shoulders.
But it'll keep you safe if they knock you down from the tree and then start clawing at you. So, like, it's like a bubble. It's a personal protection bubble.
I look ridiculous.
You do.
Well, thank you. That's what I meant to say. Well, I guess I'll try to get up one of these trees, and you want to howl and just hope for the best.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
All right, let me. Never climbed a tree in chainmail before.
So Mordecai's climbing a tree. What are Fame and First and Nim doing?
Nim, I think you should also climb the tree.
Nim pretty deftly climbs to the tree and like perches on a limb next to Mordecai.
Fame kind of just scales the floors. She doesn't go up in trees or anything, but she attempts to be as hidden as possible.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Sure. I can do that. 18.
Okay. And First, what are you doing?
Fame, do you think it would be beneficial to perhaps put mud on myself to kind of break up my silhouette? Or do you think they will still see me? I know you're a ranger and you will know these things.
You see Fame's head like pop out of a bush. She's like, "Yes, come here." And I will attempt to at least intend to mask scent with the floor.
Okay.
So I take the wettest mud I can possibly find and start rubbing it over his arms and give him a little cheek lines.
You just Rambo it, like just do the
yes, exactly
on his robot cheeks. Love it.
Oh, they got this really good design on him. Wow, he is actual mud warrior. Ooh, I'd love it.
Oh, this is great. I am like a warrior.
Yeah.
This should help you with anyone who may be trekking or scent.
Thank you. I will go to the tree across from you and get another point of vantage.
That's a good idea.
I'm not going to climb the tree, but I'm just going to kind of take cover like with a bush and tree, just trying to.
So I got one from Fame, but I need a stealth roll from everybody who is trying to not be found by the wolves.
Okay. Oh boy, I got a disadvantage on that.
The chainmail clinks in the breeze.
Click, clink.
Just
got
hear
11.
This was a little bit taller than you, so it like hangs below your knees, and so as the wind blows between like your pant legs, it just.
Zach, did you say wind chimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bard.
I'm proficient in chainmail. You're not proficient in medium armor. No, I'm proficient in the musical instrument chainmail.
Did I stutter?
I got a 15.
Okay. Mordecai?
I got an 11.
And what did Nim get?
Oh,
I forgot about Nim because he's not
You have a son now. You must
a person.
roll
No,
for
I
him.
have to
I'm looking at. Yeah.
remember my son's stats. Oh, nice. Nice. He got better than me. He got a 16.
Excellent. So, if everyone is hidden and kind of ready, I imagine so the plan is everyone kind of takes a hidden vantage point in case this goes south, but Thistle is going to try to summon this white wolf and talk to it. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So Thistle, I want you to give me your best howl.
Oh my God, no. No, I'm in an
got one.
apartment.
Do it.
Ooh,
Oh
ooh,
my God. Ooh, ooh. Oh, this is gonna piss off my dog.
I mean, you can get Riley in here to howl if you want.
She can't howl. She just borks. All right. This is going to piss off all of my neighbors and my dog. Here we go.
All right. As you howl, it echoes through the trees. After a moment, you hear a howl back. Oh! Echoing through this forest. Very soon after, very quickly, you hear the running of padded feet along the muddy and foliage-covered floor of this forest. Thistle, you are suddenly surrounded by a baker's dozen wolves.
It's a lot of wolves.
And then from around the trees walks an old woman.
Grandma?
Her hair is stark white. Her skin is a dark muddy color. She has one eye with no pupil or iris, just plain white. A large scar coming across half her face with half her nose missing in this scar. The wolves are snarling at you, but keeping their distance. The woman approaches you. Who are you?
Hello, my name is Thistle Blackpaw, and it is nice to meet you. I thought we could have a conversation without violence.
You were with our prey earlier.
Oh, you mean the caravan?
Yes. Why do you travel with them?
They are helping us get somewhere to find something that is mine. We are not from here.
Do you know who it is you are traveling with?
Thistle, being a child of ADHD, does not remember the name of the man that they were with. Stanislav? Stan?
Stanimir was the man's name.
Stanimir.
I'm not asking for the individual. Do you know who you were traveling with?
They were just a bunch of people who said they would take us somewhere. We did not know.
No. They were not just a bunch of people. Those were the Vistani. They are nomads who come and go as they please. They have the favor of the devil himself.
Do you mean we have a devil in our group, but he is like the devil of Waterdeep, or do you mean like another devil?
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is the Dark Lord of Barovia himself.
Oh, the scary man that he told us about.
I want to know who you are, though.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, well, I am, like, do you want to, like, visit, like, know what I am, or, like, who I am? This is confusing to me.
I wish to know who you are. And she, like, as she says this, you see
Okay.
her teeth kind of elongate a little bit, and her hands kind of grip around a branch on the tree, and you see the fingers grow a little bit longer.
I can do that, too. I
know
am...
you can.
Oh, okay. Please don't hurt me. I just want to be your friend and make nice. I am from the Emerald Enclave, and I am a shifter, and I am not here to cause any problems for you. I did not understand that you had an issue with these people, and they sound like assholes, really, if they are working for another asshole. But I'm here to
What-
help.
No, what is a shifter? I have never heard of this before.
Oh, okay. My god is the god of the hunt. I'm sure you know of him. He is the god of beasts and werewolves. I am a paladin and I serve him. And I am descended from werewolves myself. That is what my clan is. We lived among the wolves, and where I am from the forests of, So I have werewolf blood running through my veins, which allows me to partially turn into what you can fully turn into.
So, you are descended from us, from our kind.
Yeah.
You are a warrior priest of a god of werewolves.
Yes.
What brings you to this land?
So,
As
my
you say,
people-
as you said this, like her attitude kind of relaxes, and the wolves also still standing, but they're no longer snarling or trying to be threatening. They're kind of standing watch at this point.
Thistle's very like submissive in her pose, talking since she's grown up around wolves. She understands posturing and submissiveness to higher stations, so she's kind of exposing her throat a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I was little, I grew up among the wolves in my home. We had very strong, powerful warriors who wore helmets made of the little dragons, the baby dragon, not the big dragon. And my helmet, the very last one after bandits killed my entire people and the wolves we lived with, stole it and took it to Waterdeep to sell at auction, and it was bought and brought here to Barovia, where I am trying to get it back.
Oh, that is. The look on her face is a complex mixing of emotions. Flashes of pity, of relief, of hope, of fear flash across her face, all kind of swirling together. You have come to Barovia to find something that you have lost that is precious to you. But you may have found something... Well, you might have the opportunity to find something even more precious. What did you say your name was?
My name is Thistle Blackpaw of Clan Blackpaw. It's Thistle.
Blackpaw. This Thistle Blackpaw, I would suggest you seek out the children of Mother Night. They reside somewhere in the hills north of the village of Kresk.
I don't want to like press, but what do they do? Like are they dangerous? Are they going to eat my friends? Like, I kind of like them. They're hiding right now because we didn't know what to expect. I think y'all are safe, but you know,
You're gonna give us away.
that's fine. They're friends. They're my friends now.
I am the
Black
devil of
Paw.
Waterdeep.
I was once a child of Mother Night myself. I committed a grave sin in a struggle against one of my kin. I killed them, which is in itself not a crime, but in my bloodlust I consumed the flesh of my kin and was banished for it.
Oh,
Our kin are in a struggle, the very soul of our people, at the edge of oblivion. If you are a Blackpaw, and from outside the mists of Barovia, you might be able to redeem us.
oh, I would love to do that.
Keep
I'd
us
love
from
to-
oblivion.
Yes, I want to help. I'll help you.
I am beyond redemption. I have committed a grave sin and given into the bloodlust of Moon. But you can still save our people. That helmet that you are searching for, the dragon's skull, is more important than you might know. There are stories told of the champions of our kind before the devil has taken the land, blessed by the very spirit of nature itself, But you will have to ask the elder for the details. I have not heard those stories since I was a pup.
Thank you for telling me about all of this, and it is greatly appreciated, and I am glad you spoke to me. I'm sorry I hurt you on the road. I was trying to just defend my friends. I did not want to kill you.
It is only natural to defend your pack. We attacked the Vistani. You were caught in the middle of it. You did kill one of my pack, though.
Yeah, we did that.
That's when First steps out.
And I will apologize for that.
And he bows, like intensely.
An apology does not mean much in the wild. It is kill or be killed, but wolves survive through the pack, and to damage the pack is to threaten the wolves. What can you do to make this right? Why should I not rip the head from your shoulders where you stand?
Well, we could perhaps throw the village to the north of here off your trail for a while. They seem quite taken with the idea of removing your head.
It's because I've removed several of theirs.
They probably deserved it. They're kind of assholes.
They are kind of assholes.
Yeah, they don't have happy birthdays. They're very sad people, really. And you hear Mordecai, by the way, trying to get down from the tree, struggling with the chainmail. Ah! He falls to the ground.
Certainly, having Kresk think that I was dead, or at the very least off my trail for a time, would be very beneficial, save many of my pack's lives. As she strokes the head of one of the wolves who kind of, now that a lot of the tension is disarmed, they're kind of moving more, less encircling of you and more moving towards like standing near her. How do you propose to throw them off my trail?
They want your head.
Yes, I imagine as much.
Do you know of perhaps a rival who may look similar to you?
There are very few white wolves in the woods. But I might have something that... No, I have something that can help. Come with me, and she turns and heads deeper into the forest, her pack following behind her.
I follow immediately. I am enamored with this woman.
Following.
Follow the group from behind, finally like revealing myself out of the bushes.
Some wolf's like,
Yeah, Fame, your stealth roll was the only one that the wolves were unable to detect. So when you pop out, they do get a little defensive, but seeing your kind of relaxed, calm, non-threatening, like I'm following along, they return to their like, all right, fine.
Okay. I like nod to them as well to like indicate that I'm nice.
I also wave for Nim to follow as well.
Nim hopped down with Mordecai, and he.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mordecai reconvenes with Fame, like, what the hell is going on?
And I don't feel safe, but I trust Thistle, and this is what we said we would do, I think.
Yeah, I learned more about Thistle in the past 5 minutes than I have in the past 3 years.
Marriage, am I right?
3?
2 years? 3. Time flies.
1 year?
There was that plague and time just completely lost on me.
Oh, you're right. It was 1 year. Being with Thistle feels like 3. I feel like I've aged 3 years from stress.
I feel like
You ever slept with a wolf in your bed? It's stressful.
just tear everything up. It's awful.
So she leads you through the trees to a fallen log, but moving some of the foliage aside along the ground, there is a burrow underneath, maybe like 4 feet down. It's a pretty, considering it's a log on the ground over this opening, it's a pretty like high ceiling for this entrance. Please come inside.
I immediately go inside.
This is going well, Thistle.
I know I'm doing a good job, huh?
Yes, there's no bloodshed yet, and that is a plus.
That's for my dreams.
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me.
So as you guys enter the burrow, everyone but First has dark vision now. First, you and Nim have trouble seeing more than maybe 5 feet into this burrow. But the rest of you see that it slopes down pretty far and becomes a pretty comfortable, like, wolf den. You see piles of leaves kind of stacked up against the walls. There are a few other wolves and some pups kind of playing at each other and like hopping around kind of towards the back of the den. As White Claw follows in behind you and doesn't cover the entrance, but she heads towards kind of a corner of the den where there are some crates and broken in barrels and just some storage containers. And she pulls out, she lifts from the ground a small cloth-covered object, and when she pulls the cloth off, it is the severed head of a white wolf. This was my mate.
Oh.
Before my exile, he was killed by one of the hunters from Kresk. So I have sworn that I would kill any hunters that enter my forest or threaten my pack. I cannot endanger, as she looks to the pups, the little ones or the future of this pack, but I do not lie that my heart harbors an intense hatred for their kind. But that if it will save the future of some of the pups, of some of my pack, you may present them with the head of my mate.
I'm sure it is very hard to part with this, but hopefully it will make them leave you alone, and we'll make sure that these little guys get taken care of. And I'm sorry for all of your loss and pain. I know how that feels. I lost my entire family to people like that.
They call us monsters. She kind of smiles and chuckles a little bit as she looks over at you after you say that.
Yeah. This looks like yeah. People are just a bunch of bastards, you know? Just
Can say that twice.
People are a bunch of bastards.
just remember that first. Say it every time you see a person.
Yeah, they'll love you for it.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought I was supposed to say it again.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Black Paw. If you are ever in these woods again, you can have my aid. My territory is quite small. My pack mostly fends for themselves, but for an old wolf like myself, do seek out the children of Mother Night.
I will do that immediately.
Save our own, please.
I will. I promise that I will do what I can and save us.
All right. She leads you out of the den and kind of recovers the cover with this. You now see it's actually like with sticks underneath it. It's a makeshift covering. From the top, it looks just like forest floor, and you can stand on it. It's pretty sturdy, but it does move underfoot, revealing, when you push it aside, it reveals this hole in the ground. Head straight north, and you will come back to the road directly south of Kresk.
Thank you so much for helping and explaining things to me that I did not understand. You are of great help and importance to me now.
Oh, and do not mention werewolves to Kresk. They are not our biggest fans.
I've learned that very quickly.
All right.
Is there anything you are perhaps looking for or are in need of?
So long as my pack can hunt these woods, we will not starve. Beyond that, we are just grateful to be alive.
We will try to keep it this way for you.
Yes.
Thank you. Do remember to tell them that the white wolf is dead, and she taps her nose, but like the half of the nose that's like missing, this like fleshy missed part of the nose, like.
Thistle does the same thing. All right, let's go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Black Paw.
Just pride swelling in my chest as I walk out, going, "Oh!"
So you head back north. All the while, you in the far distance behind you, you see a large white wolf, a full wolf, not hiding, but keeping its distance and keeping an eye on you, following you to the edge of the woods, where you reach the road once more before turning back and dashing off into the forest.
Perhaps we should come up with something new to fear, to keep hunters and other people who would disturb or harm White Claw.
Well, if we tell them there is a monster that is bigger than than White Claw out there, they'll probably want to go kill it too, and then go in their territory and look for it.
How
do we keep these people from entering our territory?
We could tell them that she is dead and to leave the wolves alone, or her ghost will haunt them forever, and they cannot do anything about the ghosts.
They seem pretty fearful. I'd probably say that the rest of the pack is quite pissed and looking for vengeance if they were to tread on territory not their own.
Or we can just tell them to stay out of that area and stick to the roads, and they'll be left alone and not to hunt there.
Perhaps the threat of a curse might keep them away.
Okay, when she died, she uttered the curse, and now no one should step foot on the land outside the road, and they will die horribly if they do.
Yeah. Fear-mongering always helps.
Yeah, that totally can't go wrong.
Oh, it's completely...
Fame, do you have anything?
Do not. This has been very interesting, and I'm watching from behind.
Well, now you all have learned way too much about me that I am comfortable with, but here we are.
Yes, I feel like our relationship will grow, perhaps.
Now you just need to open up.
That will not happen.
Okay.
I spent the last year making myself confident again. I hope you can tell.
I can tell by the way you walk. You look very confident in how you hold yourself and speak.
Good, it took a whole year. I am proud.
I'm proud of you too.
But no sad. No discussing.
Okay. No feelings? No, okay.
No feelings. So,
you approach the parapets of Kresk once again. The same four men are at the top of the two walls there. Oh, you have returned already.
Yes, and none of us died. Apparently we were way stronger than you.
So it would seem. Do you have proof you have slain the white wolf?
Yeah, we have proof.
Are you going to
staring
show us,
at-
or are you just going to tell me you have proof?
First, do you have the thing? Or do I have the thing?
Don't tell me we left it.
Sure.
Turn the car around.
She gave it to Thistle.
Okay. I reach into my bag and pull out this wolf head. Yo, this thing that you're looking for right here, yeah?
You see, I told you they would do it. It's fine. Shh. All right, you have slain the white wolf, but before you can enter Kresk, we have one more thing you must do.
Oh my god.
Is it the test? I'm not
The
good at
man
math.
descends the tower and a minute later appears at the front of the gatehouse. He's a lot shorter than you thought he would be. He's maybe like 5'8".
Oh, you are a very small man.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's not short, but he's shorter than a man who seems to be in the head of the four guys at the top here.
That is
Right.
why he wants to be in control. He is short, and he needs to make up for it.
5'8's not that. That's fine.
He, from behind his back, draws a small knife. I need you each to cut yourselves with this knife.
Oh.
Excuse me, what for and why? I don't like making myself bleed.
We're not into cults, thank you very much.
This is not about cults. This is proof that you are not werewolves. You have made a joke of it earlier. Forgive my caution.
Is okay. Mordecai, go first.
No.
Mordecai, go first.
Mordecai looks at him kind of confused, as in saying, obviously no. No, we did your damn dirty work for you, brought the head of a werewolf, and you won't even open the door for us? You don't have visitors very often, do you? That's not how you treat them. You don't
No,
tell
we
them
do
to
not have visitors
harm
very often.
themselves.
We do not have the means to take care of visitors very often.
Well, we might as well do our best to repair the head back onto the shoulders of the head of the body we just removed this from. Is that what you want?
Well,
What I want is to keep werewolves out of Kresk. Is it too much to prove that you are not a threat? You so easily dispatched the white wolf, how do we not know that you are not werewolves yourselves? Or are you servants of the devil?
Well, funny,
there's a lot of talk of the devil around here.
funny you say that, actually.
Mordecai, shut your mouth.
I am a descendant of... No, never mind.
He's a tiefling. You can see he is funny haha jokes, devils.
Yeah, Waterdeep's full of comedians. Can I just poke my finger? I'm not a huge fan of blood, I'll be honest with you, champ.
Give me your hand.
I don't want to do this.
He grabs your hand. Are you gonna like resist it? Or...
No, I'm not very strong. I'm not gonna resist.
Yeah. He grabs your hand and cuts it with the knife. You take 1 point of slashing damage.
Ow.
I would like to heal your slashing damage.
All right.
Thank
You are not a wolf.
Yeah, I could have told you
Who will
that.
be next to prove that they are not a wolf?
You could try the robot.
The what? I'm sorry?
I put it first. This
Yeah.
one.
Does he have blood? Does he?
No,
bleed?
he has fluid.
Is he alive?
Yes.
Farsth, are you alive?
I'm quite alive. Thank you.
And you look
He,
great.
Tinks you with the dagger, and he tinks you a little bit harder, seeing that he's not going to pierce through any skin. All right.
Wow.
Unless
Wow.
wolves have turned to metal,
That would be
I think
metal.
these two are fine. And what about the two women?
I look at Thistle.
Damn, you should totally go first.
Thistle, is this going to be a problem?
I don't know. I really don't know. Just do it.
Fame puts her hand out in front of Thistle.
He cuts you with the knife. Take 1 point of slashing damage.
Paper cuts
All
are
right.
the worst.
She is not a wolf. Now,
Huge surprise.
The one who makes jokes about
Yeah, that's me.
monsters in the woods. Present your hand.
What if I don't want to? What if I'm really afraid of knives?
He looks at the halberd on your back. Somehow I do not think that is true.
That is big knife.
One can still be afraid of knives while carrying one. Just because you are afraid does not mean you do not want to keep yourself safe.
If she does not
I
cut her
recently
hand, she
died.
will not be allowed into Kresk.
If she was a
Listen,
werewolf, why would
listen.
we be with her?
I would
Why
like
do people work for
to
the devil?
possibly make an insight check to basically size up this person to see if I feel confident that I could convince him to not stab her.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me an insight check.
Cool. That is a 27.
So, this man is resolute. Werewolves are the enemies of Kresk, basically. And he will do everything he can to make sure that werewolves do not enter the village. You have proven your worth and your ability to care for yourselves and done them a good service, so they are willing to share some of their resources and take care of you for a night or so. But they still can't take the risk that you might be werewolves. He will not.
So I kind of lean, because I'm still standing kind of behind Thistle, and I lean into her ear, and I'm like, you're going to have to do it.
Oh, fuck. Fine. Okay. Take my hand, scary man.
Hang on.
Okay.
Did we heal Fame's cut already?
I could boop her.
Well,
no,
I was
I'm
not
asking.
finished. So
Not yet, no.
I'm going to, as she's speaking, like take her hand and squeeze blood into it.
Okay, that works.
That was
Essentially what I
planned
was
on
gonna do.
That's what I planned on doing.
I was gonna like take the knife and then like kind of take some blood off your hand and essentially try to smear it at the same time. But your plan's better.
So, you hold out your hand. He
Yeah.
grabs you by the wrist and give me... Thistle, I need a sleight of hand and a deception check.
Oh, it's gonna be
Well,
bad.
could perhaps I add a help since I put the blood on her hand?
So you took her hand and you put your blood in it, squeezing your hand, kind of making sure there was blood in her hand, and then I imagine
Yes.
she closed her hand to keep the blood there and keep it hidden. So now she's offering his hand. She's going to have to open the hand, not let him see the blood, and then he runs the dagger across the hand and pretend that she was cut by the knife is essentially what's happening. That's why I said sleight of hand, so that
Yes.
she can keep it hidden, and then deception to try and pull off, oh no, I was cut.
Yeah, that's all you then.
I got a
does First see
16
this?
for sleight of hand.
You got what for sleight of hand?
16.
Okay.
And
And then deception.
12.
So you open your hand as he runs the knife across. He doesn't react to any blood that may or may not have been in your hand. You're unsure if he saw it or not, but the fact that he didn't react may mean that he didn't see it. He does cut your hand, and you do bleed. You take 1 point of slashing damage.
Bullshit.
As he looks at your hand with a lot of blood, and he's, well, you're certainly not a werewolf. You are bleeding far too much.
I said I was not a werewolf the first time.
Forgive me. And he, the other guy, one of the other guys from the top of the parapet comes down. Fetch the bandages. We will get this patched up and we will take care of it.
I can
Please.
heal it. It is fine. I am paladin.
Yeah, you've done enough.
Well,
I'm going to boop myself.
As he pushes open the wood and iron doors, welcome to Kresk. The mist-shrouded village beyond the walls is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees. In fact, so many as to continue as a forest, honestly. To the northeast, gray cliffs rise sharply, and the road winding up to the abbey is easily seen from this vantage point. Unfortunately, we do not have a place for you to sleep in, but the burgomaster, Dmitri, will house you for the night. And he gestures to a house that, unless it was pointed out to you, you wouldn't have known this was anyone special's house. Looking at it and knowing that, you see it as a little bit bigger than the other cottages. But again, this is like dirt road cottages. These are, in the village itself is almost walled into a forest. I am afraid we do not have much we can offer you hospitality-wise, as we all kind of have to take care of ourselves. But you have done us a great service. You have allowed us to hunt the woods once again without fear of the white wolf. And this will do much good for Kresk.
I believe there was still something to fear.
Oh, yes.
Mordecai, do you
Yeah.
recall what happened?
You talking about the fog or the wolves?
The curse.
The curse! I look to them with my hand out, super charismatic, like, the curse!
As you say curse, and especially as Mordecai reaches his hand out saying curse, what you assume as captain of the guard, quote unquote, and the other man who brought the gauze, like, jump back a little, like, noticeably scared. What curse are you speaking of? He speaks like confidently, but you can see he's like visibly shaken. He's putting on a front at this point.
Now I take my violin out and I whip my bow around and it lands on the strings as he plays a small tune and tells them the tale of the curse. We went into the forest and we killed all the werewolves. The head was removed, but the curse was replaced. And if you go out of there, they will, looks to First and Thistle. They will kill all of you.
I believe, to remind you, Mordecai, it was a plague will befall the families of those who enter.
That's right. And a plague as well, and the firstborn child of every family that go. It was something morbid.
Roll deception check, Mordecai. I want to make it a disadvantage because you put like 3 effects to this curse, but
It's really bad.
Just a little.
you die and your family is plagued, and something about your firstborn son
And
has to be
ghosts.
sacrificed.
I got an unnatural 20.
God.
It's really bad.
Well, you have still done what we asked. Like, we cannot take back our word. Again, please, the burgomaster will house you for the night.
Was that? I have a question, man, Mr. Man with the stabby knife that poked me. What is that weapon made of?
This is a silver dagger.
That's all I need to know. Don't explain anything else. Please, let's go. We need to talk.
Coming towards you guys at the entrance of this gate is a man in kind of in bronze chainmail with a crimson red cape, but his boots are caked in mud. He's got a peppered beard, black with white hair to really show his age that he's wearing on his face. He approaches, and who are these people who have come to Kresk? Ah, they have slain the white wolf. But apparently, upon its death, it placed a curse on the woods to the south.
A really big one. You're gonna always
Well,
feel like
you
you're
have-
forgetting something.
Well, these people have slain a werewolf. They are great warriors. They deserve a night of feasting, yes? Please. Yes, I am Dmitry Kreskov, burgomaster of Kresk. Pleasure to meet you. He kind of gives a bow. You will stay with me tonight if you have nowhere else to go. You are welcome in my home. My wife and son would love to hear the tale of how you slew the savage beast.
And a tail
Okay, we
they
chopped
shall
its head
keep.
off. Okay, let's eat and wash my hand of this disgusting blood that is on me that I don't want. And well, you know,
And that'll be a tale we'll tell next week.
Yeah, Mordecai's gonna leave the room because he doesn't like being the second most handsome man in the room.
Well, you guys are
Being
outside. I'm going to leave the room of the world.
I mean, is it not a room? I mean,
Mordecai has left the chat.
yeah. Sorry.
So I knew that Thistle wouldn't be affected by a silver knife. Thistle didn't know.
So, does that mean Thistle and Fame are like bloodbound now?
Yeah, we're like blood sisters.
Yes. Yes.
Queen.
I keep hearing Burger Master, and I'm like,
I know.
Every time I do this, and the noblemen who run these villages are called burgomasters, but
yep.
Burgomaster, but one word, so it's Burgo
I
Master.
was just waiting for Bob to
word.
walk out.
Every time.
Yeah, when I
hear
ran this,
Burgomaster.
when I
And I
ran this, and I would say burger, like killing a hamburger.
I always want to say Burgomaster Master Burger from fucking Santa Claus is Coming to Town, who steals the toys from kids.
That was a good game. That was really
That was
fun.
a really good game.
That was
Excellent.
fun.
That was super fun.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad my literal months of research and effort to make this different and not, especially for Ash, the birthday girl who has DM'd this entire campaign before. I wanted it to be the same, but she would not know what's coming. And I hope I can do that well.
You involving Thistle's backstory just makes my heart go. You couldn't see it because I
have a
was
lot
Thistle,
of-
but I was immediately going.
I have a lot of fun stuff planned. A lot of fun stuff planned that's not from the books, that's specifically for you guys.
That's so fun.
Dope.
No, that
We'll
was
see
fun.
it in the campaign.
Yes.
So, I have a question. When we level up, does Nim also level up?
When you guys level up, Nim will also level up, so he'll
Okay.
essentially always be one level behind you guys, because he's level
Okay.
4 right now.
Mhm.
Just because he's your sidekick, he can't be,
Right.
Robin can't be as cool as Batman, right?
Does that mean that Mordecai is also level 4 and a sidekick?
Mordecai's not level 4, though.
Oh, okay, he's level
Mordecai, do you
5.
want to talk about this?
No, that actually wasn't mentioned. So last game during the recap, we touched on Mordecai sacrificing all of his warlock levels to bring back Thistle from the dead on a dime through his patron, who had been with him for so long. That's where all of his magical power and magical talent came from, all sacrificed. So then he retrained.
Couldn't even play the violin without that pack,
Not really.
right?
No,
Yeah.
not really. He had some muscle memory, but it's tough.
So, like, you not only gave up your literal magical powers, you gave up the ability to play your violin, which you love to do.
Yes. So I trained to be a bard for the last year. I think as a gift, basically from the last campaign, Waterdeep, and I leveled up to level 4 as a bard, College of Glamour, or Glamour Bard, however you want to say it. And the rest of my teammates are level 5, but I have an extra level of Sorcerer, as like an innate leftover remnant magical.
The lingering profane power
Yes.
of the devil you made a deal with left its mark on your soul. So he
Yes.
has one level of favored soul sorcerer, specifically the evil domain.
Yes. So it's just kind of
That's pretty
part
cool.
of me. Yeah. It's got its benefits. As far as his story goes, it's kind of an unwanted thing. But it's like having a curse in a way. But
But it's
I'm also level 5, so
a
it's
level,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm awesome. Yeah, so that's
Yay!
so just to kind of,
So what were favorite parts? Monkey Man was saying that he loved when Mordecai fell out of the tree with the armor on his butt and Nim landed on him. And then I am proficient in chainmail, not wearing it, but playing it.
Yes, too
Wind
good.
chimes thing, that was funny.
I enjoyed the focus on Thistle today.
Yes,
really cool.
everybody got to learn about Thistle.
I like that. And of course, I enjoyed the new people in chat reacting to your cannibalism.
Oh yeah, that's not new.
It's not new, but it's funny to see new people react like, wait a minute.
Right. Oh, you just hate that guy. No one knows about this? What?
I enjoyed that
Very
Thistle was able to kind of passively, basically, talk down the werewolf people. Kind of, so we didn't have to, like, fight them. So that was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Thistle didn't want
How,
to kill him.
how long ago was the White Claw's mate killed? Because I guess that head was preserved remarkably well.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be an issue as well. Like, you bring us
This
a
is
rotting head?
It's not rotting, but I mean, these people are in a they're not well educated. They're maybe hunters and skinners, but they don't
understand rot.
They do, but they're not going to be able to tell, like, oh, this has been dead for a while now.
Get our forensics expert in here.
Yeah, they're not. This isn't like
CSI.
CSI or something.
Barovia.
Yeah. CSI Barovia. Enhance.
Next time on CSI Barovia.
But yeah, the magical chainsaw. It's been nice having you. I'm glad you enjoyed it for what you caught. To answer your question, is there a way to rewatch the episode? So all of our episodes are available in our VODs on Twitch. So after we stop streaming, all of our past broadcasts from the past 2 weeks get stored there, and we also download them and upload them to YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We have a little bit of backlog to do right now.
The podcasts have been delayed because I'm having trouble figuring out how to separate campaigns, essentially. Because the way you can upload them is it's just one big playlist, and so we have like Oblivion Isles, and then like I can't make a separate playlist for Waterdeep and Tides of War and Strahd. So
Yeah, we'll get it figured out, but it'll be on
We'll get it
YouTube,
figured out.
Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Yeah.
Oh,
And the
I
VOD,
think
of
for
course.
like podcasts, you just have to basically name them. You can't make like different playlists, but you just name them the campaign you're running, and then just have the episodes after that.
But then it would all be under, you would search for Fateful Encounters, and then they would all be like, we would have an episode of Tides of War and then Waterdeep.
Right. You can still like kind of number them. I'll tell you about it later.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
We
way to
can
do it, but
organize
there's not a way to
this.
do it that I'm like, we could do this more. It doesn't matter. Anyway, favorite parts. Sumner, what was your favorite part?
Dude, I was completely floored the entire time with how Thistle handled that entire situation. Absolute MVP. It was
For
a pleasure
real.
seeing Ash roleplay so in depth.
And so well.
Save our team.
All right, go off, Ash.
And
Best
make
role player.
friends in both factions. That's the best. So no, it was absolute
No,
clutch
that was really
roleplay.
fun to watch.
I'm so glad. I mean, I planned for originally you guys to fight because that's kind of the default that
Right.
D&D goes to is
Right.
fight and kill. But I had like, all right, if Thistle reveals at any point that she has some shifterness, they'll be willing to talk. And not only did like Thistle reveal it and then they were like, whoa, you have some werewolf? Thistle was like, I'm going to take the initiative and try and talk to them. I don't need them to try and initiate this RP. I'm going to try it myself. Thistle has been kind of a fish out of water in all of Waterdeep, and that's been fun, but I've been waiting for Strahd because I was like, I have fucking great plans for Thistle's backstory and for shit to come to light, and it's kind of already like, I didn't expect to reveal as much as I did today, so I'm glad that it's come into
She's
light.
the only
and I'm
one in her
glad that-
element.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I'm
absolutely.
scared. This was like, that's fine. It's fine. There's
And-
werewolves. It's fine.
And
Fame,
Fame,
rub
for
some
that
mud
matter.
on me.
Well, Fame's
Chris
like good in the forest because that's her favored terrain, but
Yeah.
otherwise she's scared, so she's not interacting with anything.
Yeah,
she's just,
Fame.
She's
Fame-
just going on trusting Thistle because we're here because Thistle wants us to do this for her. So I'm just like, yup.
I'm here.
following along, but literally expecting to die around every corner, because that's just how Fame's brain works.
Well, you have that wand of enemy detection.
She knows. And
Yeah,
doesn't
and you
wanna waste it.
a ranger camp.
She's like, she knows that it has charges, so she's really hesitant to use it. So when she uses it, it'll be a good moment. Hopefully.
And I meant to, when we got to the gates of Barovia, I meant to talk about, like, all right, you guys have encountered the final boss of Barovia. The doors! Doors!
Oh no, he's got the door shirt.
Biggest doors!
That's so funny.
And I mean, those doors are what's keeping you here. I mean, your characters don't know that, but I mean...
Yeah, we're gonna be like, great, we can't leave. Cool, bye. Just gonna die here.
I feel like Sul and I have like kind of traded roles in the scenario now, since I was the city man, and now I'm in the forest, and so now I'm like defaulting to the two forest people would be like,
Yeah.
was this a good idea, or am I just a dumb robot?
Well, it'll be
when I've
cool
been-
relationship building with Thistle and Fame, I think, too.
And when I was planning these two campaigns out in broad strokes, I was like, well, first is, he's a warforged, he's a construct. So I was like, so the Waterdeep part is going to be very heavily favored for first, and things like we had a lot of interactions with your dad, and I mean, he came to save the day metaphorically a couple of times. He got you out of jail, he funded your guys' bar, and Strahd, I was like, Strahd's going to very much heavily favor Thistle, and they're each going to kind of be background in the others. So, I mean, you picking up on that session 1, I was like, yes, I'm nailing it. Oh. So who are we rating?
I found a group called Mana Pot Studios.
Wow.
Thought we could give them a little shout.
Yowie.
We got a little raid phrase that we can type into chat while I start up this
What's the
raid.
raid phrase this week?
Oh,
What should
man.
What should it be?
Something
played
with
the
White
chainmail.
Claws. Oh, I played the
no laws,
chainmail.
no White
Law's
Claws.
the law.
The claw's the law.
White Claws the law. I kind of like that, actually.
Well, that's like the okay.
Oh, wait, is that something already?
Yes,
Well,
What is that?
Claw's
Drinks.
Law. That's like the White Claw drink.
Right, but this
I've
is
never heard
White
of that.
Claw is the law. But yeah, I mean, no, the
I've never
joke
heard
is
of
the
that.
claw
it would
is
be
the
lost
law.
because it still sounds just like the drink.
True.
I play the chainmail.
I
That's so
I think
funny.
play the chainmail is a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
proficient
roll
with
with
the
you guys.
chainmail.
Proficient with chainmail.
Sounds good.
They'll be like, I don't understand.
I'm proficient with playing the
I
chainmail.
play
There we go.
the chainmail.
I think playing the
playing,
chainmail
there
has
we
to
go.
be like specific, because if you're just proficient with it, it just means you can wear it. And the
Well-
joke is that you can play the chainmail. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So we will be back on Monday with Tides of War Zach's campaign, and then back again next Wednesday for another round 2 of the live 2D/VTubing for the D&D. I really loved how it came out. I'm super excited to see where it goes
Yeah, I
and see
think
how
the
it affects
VTuber looks
roleplay.
great. It looks super cool,
Yeah, so
and
we'll
it is fun. I ate so many pretzels and no one knew.
Oh, I ate so much birthday cake and no one knew.
Same.
Well, guys, we will see you in Discord. If you are not already in the Discord, let's drop that socials link. Or is it social? I think it's social. Yep, there it
There you
is.
go.
Perfect. So we'll see you in Discord. We'll see you next week, and hope you have a good and awesome weekend.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. We love you very much.
Night, everybody.
I'm gonna eat this cake.